What's something you started as a joke that got completely out of hand? Senior year, our cafeteria had this problem where nobody ever sat with the special needs kids. They had their own table by the emergency exit, and it was just empty. Socially empty, even when they were sitting there. I wasn't trying to be noble. I was avoiding my ex-girlfriend who sat with the popular table, and I needed somewhere she wouldn't follow. So I grabbed my tray and sat down next to Danny, this kid with Down syndrome who always wore superhero shirts. He looked at me like I just handed him a lottery ticket. "Spider-Man?" he asked, pointing at my backpack pin. "Yeah, man. Spider-Man's the best." His whole face lit up. We spent lunch debating whether Spider-Man could beat Batman. It was the most genuine conversation I'd had in months. Next day, I sat there again. My buddy James saw me and walked over, confused. "Dude, why are you—" "Spider-Man debate," I said. "Pull up a chair." Within a week, 4 of us were eating lunch at that table every day. Not because we felt sorry for anyone, because Danny knew more about Marvel continuity than anyone in the school, and Melissa could draw better than our AP art teacher, and Marcus told the most insane stories about his weekend bowling league. We started bringing card games. Someone brought Uno, then Magic cards. The table got loud, like actually loud with laughter and trash talk. Other kids started drifting over. What's happening at that table? By October, we had 15 people crammed around a table meant for 8. The lunch monitor kept telling us to spread out, but there was nowhere else we wanted to sit. That's when the administration noticed. Principal Chen called me into her office. "We've received complaints that the special education students are being overwhelmed by the increased attention." I stared at her. "Complaints from who?" Because Danny literally asked me yesterday if we could make t-shirts for our group. She didn't have an answer for that. But 2 days later, they announced a new inclusive seating initiative where student volunteers would rotate through different tables each week to promote integration. They were trying to disperse us, make it official and controlled and joyless. We ignored it, kept sitting at our table, kept playing cards and arguing about movies and helping Marcus prep for his bowling tournaments. The volunteer program collapsed in 3 weeks. Nobody wanted the assigned, supervised version when the real thing was happening organically. But something shifted after that. The lunch table wasn't just our group anymore. Other kids saw that it was okay, normal. They started sitting with students they'd walked past for years. By spring semester, there wasn't a special needs table anymore because they were just everywhere. Danny sat with the debate team sometimes. Melissa ate with the art kids. It stopped being a thing. I graduated and thought that was the end of it. Last month, I came back from my little brother's graduation. I walked through the cafeteria, and there's Danny, now a senior himself, sitting with a group of freshmen, teaching them how to play exploding kittens. He saw me and shouted across the room, "Spider-Man!" I went over. The freshmen looked confused until Danny explained. He started the table. One of the kids looked up at me. "Wait, you're the guy from the story? Miss Chen tells it every year during orientation now, about how student connection works better than programs." I found Principal Chen after the ceremony. Told her I'd heard she was using our table as an example. She smiled. "You know, I should have just let you keep playing Uno."